Bet you didn't expect this, did you? Hi. It's been 9 months, 10 months since I made a video. And I bet you're all wondering what happened. And by all, I mean all like 3 of you. But no, seriously, it's been a long time. The burning question on everyone's mind, and by everyone again I mean like 3 of you, and that's not to throw shade, I'll explain that later, is what in the ever-loving dick fuck happened. So my last video was 9 months ago. It was a Will It G Fuel video. You know, the series that I did starting in like 2017 and was very active for a while and then kind of trailed off there. Yeah, it's I'll explain it here in a little bit. First I need a drink of water because my mind's so foggy I don't remember how to make a video. Xbox, how the fuck do you record a video? Anyway, so before we dig into this whole shindig of bullshit and fuckery of why Jacob stopped uploading for 9 months, first let's start with what has happened between those 9 months of being radio silent on YouTube. So for starters, we all know 2020 has been one hell of a year. But some good things have happened to me personally. I know worldwide not everyone has been fortunate, and to those I am sincerely sorry if you have been affected negatively by not just COVID, but 2020 in its entirety. Because let's face it, 2020 has been one fucking shit show after another. It has been just a fucking roller coaster of bullshit and fuckery. And I'm going to use a lot of swear words because, as you know, I'm not getting monetized for any of this, so I don't give a fuck. Some good things have happened since the last time I uploaded. I have a girlfriend now. I'm not single. Can you believe it? And she actually likes me. It's great. But no, it's really good. I've actually known her for a long time. We were in the same unit. The drill, after I uploaded the last Will It G Fuel video, we all went out because she was going to deploy with a different unit, and we ended up getting together. And also, funny enough, we live in the same town, so it's perfect. It's mind-blowing. I'm telling you. I bought a new car. Bought a new car the week before my birthday. Bought a 2019 Chrysler 300. I know. Big boy status. I still have the white Impala. Some of you know that I have a white Impala. Others didn't know. My second car ever was a 2004 Chevy Impala, and I still have it. I also have a 2007 Chevy Impala for my work car because obviously I'm not taking a 300 out into a farm. I mean, stupid. Started actively working out again. Been going to the gym, but haven't gone for the past 2 days because your boy caught the COVID and influenza B. God told me to get bent. Before that, I was actively going to the gym. I was trying to lose weight. I had a little success there. I was intermittent fasting, but then work schedule got crazy. Being up earlier than normal, and I was getting too hungry, so I was breaking the fast, so I decided to back off of it. I'm sitting around at a healthy 235, which honestly, if you were in my shoes, is better than what I was years ago, because at one point I was almost pushing 250. I was very fat. Oh, I'm starting school, actually, in a week and a half. Starting school January 6th, so I'll be leaving the farm and going to work somewhere else. Those are quite some of the big ones that have happened. Christmas was yesterday, as you all know. Merry late Christmas. If you didn't celebrate, merry whatever the hell you did. I got a laptop. My girlfriend got me a laptop, so surprise. She also got me this Linkin Park Hybrid Theory 20th Anniversary Edition sweatshirt, so that's pretty fucking cool. I'm telling you, I have the greatest girlfriend in the world. You know, there were some good things that happened in 2020 for me personally. It wasn't all terrible. I mean, you know, the whole shutting down, wearing a mask thing, it didn't really bother me all that much. I mean, at most, I'm wearing it for like 30 minutes. I don't care. It wasn't a big deal. But yeah, I mean, it wasn't all bad for me. I mean, not much has really changed besides those few things going on. Still in the Army, extended for a year to get the weight down so I could re-enlist, but it's been great. Wonderful. Don't know if I'm going to stay in or not. Probably not, but anyway, that's about it. The question on everyone's burning mind is, what happened? Well, uh, in a sense, I kind of got burnt out. Because one thing you have to realize with the Will It G Fuel series, I started that in 2017. I started that like 3 years ago. 3 years ago, yeah. 3 years ago, I started that. And I did that like consistently. I didn't do it every day, but I uploaded multiple times a week of Will It G Fuel. I did that for a long, long time. And then I deployed. A lot of you know that I went overseas. I spent 9 months overseas. And I came back, and getting back into the upload grind was a bit rough. I kind of felt a little lost. Like I didn't know what to do with myself. I kind of felt in this like rut of just whateverness, you know. And then I kind of started to slowly get back into it, and I was feeling it, feeling good. And then I uploaded the last Will It G Fuel video, and I went dark for 9 months, almost 10 months. It's got to be getting close to 10 months. And yeah, so basically what happened is I kind of got burnt out a little bit, because let's face it, and this is to not bash the series. I love the series that I did with my heart. I mean, Josh and I started it. It was our bread and butter. I still hold it near and dear to me, but at the same time, I just got tired of, just... Let me put it this way. When most of your videos just consist of you mixing powders together of caffeine, I mean, you kind of start to, like, run out of ideas of what to say, what to do. I mean, I wasn't saying I was putting on an act, but, like, I don't know. It gets hard. It's tough. It's difficult to just keep it fresh and original while it's this. I mean, I did it for 3 years, I just said, oh, hey, here's two powders. I put them together. What do they taste like? I don't know. To be honest, a lot of times they tasted the same. Like, if I mixed green apple and grape, or if I mixed fruit punch and golden apple pear, I mean, they tasted the same. I mean, it was hard to, like, come up with just new and fresh ideas for an ongoing series. So I kind of got a little burnt out. I was in this really bad negative mindset for a while, especially on Twitter. As if you are an avid Twitter user, as I am, you know that clout tweeting is a very popular thing. People see a tweet that does really good, and they want a piece of the pie, so they do it themselves. And G Fuel was one of them, and got a little tired of it, so I like unfollowed G Fuel. I said fuck them. I was sick of it, and I kept going after people who were clout tweeting themselves. Trying to be like the savior of Twitter, and then that got me all bummed out. So I stopped fucking with G Fuel. I stopped drinking G Fuel. I stopped making Will It G Fuel videos, and I kind of just kind of trailed off there, and yeah, that was that. I mean, and then I gained a bunch of subscribers, but that was because one of the stipulations of a giveaway I took part in was to subscribe to my channel. So the 800 some odd subs you see, yeah, they haven't even watched a single one of my vids. Maybe one of them has, but I know not a single one had. They just wanted to win free money, which isn't a bash. It isn't a bash. Let me make that perfectly clear. I'm not throwing shade at you. I'm not saying you're a worthless individual, because you did what was told of you. You wanted free money, but the stipulation was to sub to my channel, and you did that. So congrats. If any of you watched this video, I doubt it. Lost a few of them, but that's okay. No one's obligated to stay. You're subscribing to a channel which is free. You're not paying for it. But yeah. So I basically just got burnt out, and social media also played a big part in that, with the whole clout tweeting thing and G Fuel doing it and everything else, and it just all got combobulated, and it really affected me, and I just stopped uploading. And also, it just wasn't there. I wasn't feeling it anymore. I don't, now I'm a little different now. I've fallen way back off on the whole going after people who clout tweet thing. I'll even admit I've done a few myself. A couple of them were, like, I did some that were like, oh, line the gifts up and I'll give you money, just for whatever reasons, And so if I were to start up again, it would be hypocritical of me because I've done it. So I've laid off that. I still don't follow G Fuel on Twitter. I mean, will I start? I don't know. Also, it was starting to get a little expensive. I mean, a lot of flavors had come out in my time of absence. not only from the last Will at G Fuel, but when I went overseas, just like they're releasing a new flavor every other time, and I have 2 boxes over here I'm looking at right now. Just one's just full of G Fuel tubs. I have too many, and it was becoming expensive, and I mean, honestly, I could go through one of these boxes right now and throw away probably 98% of those tubs because I've had them since 2017, 2018, and they're all expired. Maybe even earlier than that. I have some that I bought back in 2016 when I first started buying G Fuel. And I didn't feel like, in terms of making the videos, I didn't feel like I was trying to like force myself to do it or like, pummel my head like, come on, make a video. It was just, it's hard to be creative sometimes when you've done something for so long and you just kind of been doing the same thing. Like, I know, like, in context of, like, what I say I know is different, but it's just in the context of what I'm doing, I'm mixing 2 caffeine powders, and I'm trying to, like, it tastes like this, or, it doesn't taste like anything. It just tastes like another G Fuel product. And that was the other thing is why I stopped, is because I noticed G Fuel was just, like, banking off of products, or banking off of flavors that they've had before, but they just put under a different name. Like they took Fazeberry and just made it Sour Fazeberry, and I was like, "Are you serious? Like, what?" And the funny part is, and I'm not going to get into it, but it's like the funny part is everyone just ate it up like it was candy, like, "Oh God!" And then at that moment, I was like, "This is getting ridiculous." I can't support this. Like, yeah, they've released new flavors, but like, they've also released flavors under a different name. Like they released, it was what was it? A blueberry lemonade flavor or whatever, and it's like if you have blue ice and lemonade, I mean, I get it. It's convenient because it's all in one tub, so you don't have to mix it. But it's like, why drop another $43 because you include the tub and then taxes and then shipping and handling? It's like, why would you go drop another 40 something bucks if you already got the 2 tubs it's made of? I mean, just mix it together. It doesn't take that long. I used to do it all the time. So that was another big reasons why I stopped doing it, because I was like, I'm getting tired of this. I mean, G Fuel's just making money off of products they've already made. That was really one of the big reasons why I stopped. Basically stopped uploading for a long time. No, I'm not out here making gaming videos like some of you. Mine are easy. I just set up this tripod with my phone and I talk like I'm doing right now, but even so, you can get burned out from doing that. I mean, you can, whatever your content is on YouTube, if you do it for so long and then you just hit a point where you're like, I just don't want to do it anymore. And that's just what happened with me. I mean, I just hit a point where I was like, I'm just tired of it. It feels dreadful. Like I would get this feeling of just like dread whenever I would think about making a video, or even something as simple as playing video games. Like, so I hit moments where I'm like, oh, I want to play video games, but then I just get this feeling of dread, and I'm just like, forget it. And that's what happened with this. I got tired. That's really it. I just got tired. I mean, am I completely done making YouTube content? I don't know. I mean, now with school coming up, I mean, I'll be working, going to school, and, trying to, stay working out. I'll be a busy bee. I mean, now that I have a laptop, I mean, I have an Elgato, my Elgato somewhere. I have my microphone somewhere. So, I mean, I could do something. I could do something. I mean, I do have plans in the future of, I want to get a desk, because right now where this tripod is and stuff, it's my dresser with my TV. I want to move it over here and get a desk with a monitor or two, and maybe do a little something. Like, I'm not talking huge projects, but just like something, like maybe some commentaries or just some whatever. But so now I have the ability to do something, but the fact is, will I A, have enough energy to do it, or B, enough motivation to do it? And I guess those could be considered the same thing. But so in terms of my done, that's still up in the air. I don't want to say I'm fully done, but what I will say is, I mean, don't expect a whole lot of content, or who knows, unless I just do this and then I'm like, oh, that was fun, let's do it again. But so all in all, that's really what happened. That's why the 9-month absence happened. It's not because I hate it. It's just, I don't know. I hit these random periods in my life where something that I do and that I enjoy, I eventually hit a slump and I just go, I'm not enjoying this anymore. Like like I've used the example before, but video games. I have this period in my life where I'll play video games all the time. I'll just keep playing them. Whenever I have free time, I play them. And then I hit a slump where I just go, I don't want to play games anymore. Like it almost feels like it takes so much of my energy to like want to play a game. I mean, I've had the idea to do this video for months. I kid you not, months. And every time I thought about it, I just go, I don't want to do that. It's just too much energy. Even though it's simple. It's simple stuff, you know. But, so if any of you were ever looking for an explanation, there it is in a nutshell. And that's really what happened. I mean, I got burned out and tired. I had this negative mindset on the internet for a long time. Finances, just everything. It was just a whole collection of a lot of things that happened over time, and I just kind of fell off the wagon. So to everyone who found enjoyment out of the Will It G Fuel series, I'm terribly sorry that I stopped. Am I going to be starting them up again? I don't know. I mean, I want to, but at the same time, I don't know. I mean, if I wanted to start back up, I would have to rebuy a lot of flavors because, like I said, I have a box where a lot of them are expired, and that's a lot of money. I mean, yeah, I was buying a bunch of G Fuel at one point in my life, but I also didn't have that much finances, you know, utilities and dues to pay for. A little different now, so who knows? We'll see. Maybe I'll try something new. Maybe I don't know. But I am sorry. I know a lot of you, or quite a few of you I should say, not a lot of you, because I know not a lot of people watch these videos, but a few of you got genuine enjoyment out of Will It G Fuel, and I just kind of stopped. At one point someone called me the G Fuel master, and I'm just kind of like, haven't been uploading for a while, but for Will It G Fuel, that's another to be determined. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. I mean, part of me kind of feels bad for saying that because I did it for so long, and you know, Josh and I had huge plans for the future Will It G Fuel, especially episode 100. We had a big idea for that. Maybe we'll still do it. I don't know. Like I said, I would have to rebuy a lot of those flavors because they're all expired, and that's a lot of money. G Fuel's expensive if you've never bought it. Even just one tub is going to run you almost over $40 with shipping and taxes and everything included. So unless you hit their, you know, buy one get one sales, you know, which they, if I remember right, they have pretty frequently. I don't know. I haven't been following them for a while. So other content wise, maybe. I mean, I've had a few ideas of videos to make before I even made this one, so who knows. But anyway, this video is over 20 minutes long, and I'm sure a lot of you have other things better to do than to sit here and listen to me give excuse after excuse of why I haven't uploaded for 9 months. But long story short, I just got tired. I hit that point in my life where it just seemed like it was a lot of, it would take a lot of energy to do, even though it wouldn't. But I was getting burnt out. Social media, you know, influences in social media, not so much outside, but just inside influences, and other things came up. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. I hope you like the video. If you watch this whole video, you're a champ. You're a true. I know there's a few of you that are gonna watch this whole video. Most of you might not, but that's okay. You don't have to. I'm not gonna force anyone to watch this video. But this is just a little explanation of where I've been. So hope you guys like it. If you're new and you see this video, like, comment, subscribe. I'd like to have you here. If you've been around since basically day one, you know, much love to you. And if you've stuck around even within my absence, I mean, even more love, considering you have that much patience, because here I am making this video. I never thought I was going to, but that's going to be it. Hope you all had a good Christmas. Hope you all have a good day today. Maybe I'll see you in the next video. I don't know. Take care.